Yo, what is going on guys? Encooch here, and today I'm going to be showing you my top 5 favorite PvP weapons after the April update. Now the first one we're going to be starting with was the Suros PDX. This is the one that I use most often, and honestly it's my favorite because you can actually use it at many distances and still have a lot of success. Now this video is not obviously going to cover every OP weapon, it's just my favorite ones, and I want you guys to know that this list is not in order of 1 to 5 or anything like that. Just put 5 of them together into one video for you guys. So the Suros PDX, where can you get it from? I believe you can only get it from Arm Day packages, and that's exactly where I ended up getting mine from. It has hidden hand, perfect balance, and rifled barrel, giving it a ton of stability and range, which is really what you want in a fast firing pulse rifle. The best thing about this weapon is that you can pair it with practically any secondary and still have a success. You can pair it with a shotgun, fusion rifle, sidearm, even a sniper, because it's pretty good at close range as well. Moving on to the next weapon on my list, that is the Hung Jury. You can get this weapon from Dead Orbit packages, and I think you can actually buy it from his inventory right now, but honestly guys, 3 weeks ago I had no idea what this weapon was. I've never used it, and the reason why I bought it was because I watched a video that Dado Does Destiny made about the Hung Jury, and he said that it was a really good one and the vendor version was great. I picked it up, used it in one rumble, and absolutely fell in love. I use this thing on any map that's pretty far range, so that means Pantheon. You know, if you play Skyshock, obviously that's a map you'd want to use it on, but anything that's generally large like Frontier, Bannerfall, you can have a great success with this thing. And in the gameplay right now that you're watching, I ended up going on a 16 kill streak in Rumble on a very close quarters map, so that just goes to show you how deadly this thing actually is. Now I'm not too sure exactly what perks this one has, but I know it has triple tap and Firefly, and down the middle it has perks that give it more stability in range, which is great for a scout rifle. The one thing I really like about this weapon is the way that headshots feel when you land them. This weapon's very unique, and obviously it doesn't look like any other scout in the game, and it also has the same type of feature with the reticle. It just feels so nice hitting those headshots. It sounds great, and obviously it's very similar to the Mida multi-tool, where 4 headshots kills the person, and I believe their fire rates are pretty much identical. Moving on to the next weapon, we have the Doctrine of Passing. Some of you guys might love this, some of you guys might hate it. That really depends on your playstyle and if you play Trials, because this is a fan favorite in Trials of Osiris. Me personally, I'm not like the craziest fan of this weapon. I don't use it on a regular basis, but I will admit it is still a great weapon after that little nerf that they had with the April update. So pretty much this weapon is unchanged. If you have the right perks on it from the Trials of Osiris chests or from the Trials reward screen after a match completes, then you can definitely tear things apart in Crucible with this thing. If I'm not mistaken, this weapon has one of the lowest time to kills in the game for PvP, and honestly that's because it has a great amount of stability, a high fire rate, and it's not very difficult to land shots consistently. If you aim at somebody's chest, some of those bullets are going to be headshots, which just makes the kills so much quicker. Moving on to the second to last weapon I'm going to be showcasing, we have the Hawksaw, and this is the one that you can actually buy from the vendor over at the tower. It's a very good roll, and I recommend everybody who has the legendary marks to spend to buy it. Very similar to the Suros PDX, not gonna lie, it has a very similar feel, but my roll on my PDX is a little bit better than the Hawksaw, and the only reason is because the range and stability is slightly higher on my specific role. But this Hawksaw is great overall. It does the exact same job. It can 3 burst kill if all of your shots are headshots, and on top of that it has a lot of different sights that you can use and test out. Personally, I went for the SLO 19 on the Hawksaw. That's what I recommend if you're gonna go out there and pick this weapon up. The last weapon I'm gonna be talking about here is of course the Hawkmoon. This thing was in a bad place a few months ago. The range, stability, and and precision of this weapon were not there, and now it's honestly just back to its former glory. I made a video entirely on this weapon. If you guys want to check that out, click the annotation on screen right now. But overall, this thing's just awesome. It has a lot of impact, the range and stability are great, and the magazine size is even better. With that, you also have the 2-shot headshot potential, which really makes this thing a fan favorite in PvP. But like I said, guys, those are just my top 5 favorite weapons. There are others that did not make this list that are fantastic, such as the Last Word, the Mighty Multi-Tool, the Thorn, AS Luna, the list goes on. But that is really the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Good luck in PvP. Have a great day, and I'll see you all later. Peace.
Yeah. If I ever said I'm